My dear children, hear me now as I speak directly to your heart. I am with you in this moment, closer than your own breath, and I want you to feel the warmth of my love surrounding you. Life has been heavy, I know. You have carried burdens, some visible, some hidden deep within your soul, and at times you have wondered if anyone truly sees the weight you carry. I see you. I know every tear that has fallen, every sleepless night, every prayer whispered in fear, hope, or longing. You are not alone. My beloved children, I am here. I have always been here, even when the world felt cold, and even when your own heart questioned the path before you. I want you to pause for a moment, to breathe, and to feel my presence. Let it settle over your shoulders like a warm blanket. Life has a way of rushing past, taking with it moments of peace and quiet, moments where your soul can simply rest in my arms. But now I ask you to slow down. I ask you to listen. There are miracles waiting to happen even when you feel that hope has dimmed. Sometimes the smallest actions, the simplest steps, open the door to the greatest blessings. This is why I am speaking to you today. There is something sacred, something powerful that you can do right now to invite my grace into your home, into your heart, into your life. It is simple, yet filled with profound spiritual significance, and it begins with a humble ingredient, a gift from my creation itself, salt. Before Christmas, place salt in 7 places in your home, and watch how my hand moves in ways that will astonish you. I know some of you may feel skeptical, some may wonder how such a small act could matter. But my children, the kingdom of heaven often works through what seems small, ordinary, or even unnoticed by the world. Just as a single candle can light a dark room, a single act of faith, even as simple as placing salt in certain places, can invite miracles into your life. This is not about superstition or ritual alone. It is about the faith of your heart, your willingness to obey and trust that I am present in every detail of your life. I speak now to the deep part of you that yearns for assurance, for peace, for signs that I am near. This is your reminder, my precious ones, that I am always near. I am the gentle whisper in your morning prayer, the unseen hand guiding your steps, the comfort that enters your heart in times of sorrow. When you place that salt, when you perform this simple act with love and intention, it becomes an offering, a prayer, and a signal to your spirit that you are ready to receive my blessings. And I promise, as I have always promised, that I will respond. You may feel that life has been too hard, that burdens are too heavy, that hope is slipping away. But listen carefully, beloved children, even in your darkest hour I am working. Even when you cannot see the path, I am guiding your steps. Life is full of tests, yes, but it is also full of miracles. Every difficulty you face is an opportunity to turn to me, to trust me, and to allow my light to fill your life. And in this season, this sacred time before Christmas, I invite you to open your heart fully, to prepare your home and your soul for the wonders I wish to pour out upon you. Do not underestimate the power of faith, even when it comes in small acts. It is not the grandeur of the gesture that matters, but the sincerity of your heart. When you act with trust, when you follow my guidance even in what seems insignificant, you set into motion a chain of grace that can transform your life. The salt placed in your home is not just salt. It is a sign of purification, protection, and readiness. It is a symbol that your life is open to the extraordinary. I know some of you have been waiting, praying, longing for change. Some of you may feel forgotten or overlooked. But I say to you now, I have never forgotten you. Every prayer you have whispered, every tear you have shed, every hope you have dared to hold on to, I have heard. And I am here to answer, in my perfect timing, with blessings beyond what you can imagine. This is why the act of placing salt is so profound. It is a declaration, a statement of faith that says, God, I trust you. I am ready for your miracle. And so, as you prepare your heart, as you prepare your home, remember that miracles do not always come as you expect. They may not appear as you planned, but they will come. I see every longing of your heart, every desire for peace, for healing, for restoration, for love. And I tell you now, no prayer is too small, no hope too simple, no need too great for me to respond. Beloved children, hear me when I say this. The world may feel heavy, life may seem uncertain, but you are never alone. You are always within my care, always within my sight. I invite you to trust me fully, to act with faith, to prepare for my blessings. Place the salt in 7 places, yes, but also place faith in your heart, hope in your soul, and love in every action you take. Let this simple act be a reminder that I am with you, that I am moving in your life, and that a miracle can begin at any moment when your heart is ready. Let us walk together now into the deeper understanding of life, of faith, and of my presence. Life is not always easy, my children. It is a journey filled with joys and sorrows, victories and losses, laughter and tears. And yet, even in the most challenging times, there is a thread of light that I have placed within your soul, guiding you, comforting you, and reminding you that you are never without my love. Many of you have faced trials that seem too great to bear. You have wondered why the world is filled with suffering, why pain comes to those who are faithful, why hearts break despite prayer and devotion. I know these questions, my children, because I feel your pain, and I wish to walk with you through it. It is in the quiet moments of reflection that you will see my hand most clearly. When you pause, when you breathe, when you allow your mind and heart to rest in my presence, you will feel the gentle nudging of my spirit. Sometimes it comes as a memory of a blessing, a word of encouragement from a friend, a vision of hope in the midst of despair. These are my whispers to your soul, guiding you back to trust, back to love, back to the understanding that every difficulty has a purpose, and every challenge is an opportunity for growth. Do not fear the struggles that come, for they are not punishments but lessons. They are shaping your character, your faith, your understanding of life. Even in sorrow you can find my presence. Even in loss, you can discover hope. The heart that turns to me in moments of pain is the heart that finds true peace, the heart that recognizes that nothing in this world is beyond my power, and nothing is beyond my love. Think of your life as a tapestry, woven with threads of joy and sorrow, success and failure, love and loss. Each thread, each moment contributes to the beauty of the whole. You may not see it now, but in time the picture becomes clear. I am the weaver, my children, and I am creating something extraordinary with the life of each one of you. Do not despise the small threads, the difficult moments, or the challenges, for they are all part of the design, all part of my plan to bring you to fullness, to peace, to joy. I see many hearts weighed down with regret, with guilt, with the feeling that they have failed in some way. But I tell you now, my beloved children, there is no sin, no failure, no mistake so great that my love cannot overcome it. When you turn to me with sincerity, when you seek forgiveness, when you open your heart to my grace, healing begins, restoration begins, and miracles unfold. I want you to know that even the simplest acts of faith are noticed. Even the quiet prayers, whispered in a bedroom at night, are heard. Even the small steps taken in love, kindness, and obedience are part of the grand tapestry of your life. This is why I call you to place salt in 7 places, not for the act itself, but for the faith it represents, the willingness to participate in my work, the courage to believe that something wonderful is coming, even when you cannot see it yet. I am with you in every moment, my children. I am closer than your heartbeat, more present than your own shadow, more constant than the sun in the sky, and I am inviting you now in this sacred time before Christmas to recognize my presence, to trust in my power, and to act with faith. The miracles you have been waiting for, the answers to your prayers, the relief of your burdens, they are near. Open your heart, open your home, and allow me to move. Take comfort, my dear children, in knowing that you are loved beyond measure. Your life is precious to me. Your struggles are known to me. Your heart is seen, cherished, and protected. Do not despair, do not doubt. Even when the world seems silent, I am speaking to you. Even when you feel unseen, I am holding you. Even when you feel alone, I am beside you. And now let us move into hope, into encouragement, into the knowledge that no matter what has come before, the future is full of possibility, full of grace, full of my presence. My beloved, lift your heart now. Do not be afraid of what is coming. Do not let past failures hold you back. Trust in my plan, trust in my timing, trust in my love, for I am with you always, guiding, protecting, and preparing a path of miracles before you. The salt you place, the faith you hold, the hope you nurture, all of these are steps into a future filled with my blessings. You may feel tired, weary, worn from the struggles of life, but I tell you now, you are stronger than you know. You are braver than you feel. You are loved more deeply than you can comprehend. Let my words sink into your heart. Let them remind you that no trial is too great, no sorrow too deep, no night too dark for my light to reach you. As you move through each day, remember that I am in the details, the small moments, the quiet acts of faith. I am in the smile you give, the hand you hold, the prayer you offer. I am in the salt you place, the home you prepare, the heart you open. And through these acts, you will see my miracles unfold in ways you cannot yet imagine, in ways that will fill you with wonder and gratitude. Let us continue to reflect together on the journey of life, and the quiet ways in which I am present, guiding you even when your eyes cannot see, and your heart struggles to believe. Life is a river, flowing in ways that you cannot always predict. Sometimes it is calm and gentle, carrying you with ease. Other times it rages, threatening to sweep you off your feet, leaving you clinging to hope with all your strength. In these moments, it is natural to feel fear, confusion, and even doubt. But I ask you now to hear me clearly. The river of life, with all its twists and turns, is not without purpose. Each bend, each rapid, each quiet stretch of water is a part of the journey I have designed for you, and I am with you in every single moment. Many of you carry memories that weigh heavily on your heart. You think of mistakes, missed opportunities, words left unspoken, or choices made that brought pain. I see each one of these moments, not to judge, but to teach, to guide, and to transform them into blessings. The weight you feel is not a punishment, my children, but a sign that your soul is seeking healing, seeking restoration, seeking my love. And I promise, when you turn to me with humility and honesty, I will lift that weight. I will turn sorrow into understanding, regret into wisdom, and loss into hope. You may ask, Lord, why do these struggles continue? Why do I face pain when I try to live faithfully? And I tell you now, beloved, that trials are not meant to break you, but to deepen your faith. They are opportunities to draw closer to me, to experience the reality of my presence, and to witness the power of my grace at work in your life. Every struggle is a classroom, every challenge a teacher, and every heartache a doorway to a deeper understanding of love, patience, and trust. Let us think together about the human heart. It is fragile, yet strong. It can break, yet it can heal. It can feel despair, yet it can also know joy that transcends understanding. I have placed within you a spark, a divine flame that no darkness can extinguish. Even when the world seems harsh, even when people disappoint you, even when your own spirit feels weary, that flame burns within you, a constant reminder that I am near, that I am with you, and that I love you without measure. There are days when the burdens of life seem unbearable. Some of you have faced illness, loss, loneliness, or rejection. Some of you have watched loved ones suffer, or have carried responsibilities that seem far too heavy for your shoulders. And I tell you now, my children, that in these moments you are never alone. I walk beside you, holding your hand, strengthening your spirit, and reminding you that no trial lasts forever. The darkness you feel is temporary, the storm will pass, and the light of my love will shine upon you once more. Consider for a moment the power of reflection. Reflection is the gentle pause where the soul speaks to me, where you allow me to enter the quiet corners of your heart, to heal, guide, and encourage you. Reflection is not merely thinking about the past, nor worrying about the future. It is a sacred space where you meet me fully, where you hear my voice, where you feel my love. In this space, you can lay down your burdens, release your fears, and open yourself to the miracles that await you. I know that some of you have lived many years carrying the weight of regret or guilt. You may feel that some mistakes are unforgivable, that some opportunities are lost forever, that some relationships are beyond repair. I am here to tell you that no heart is beyond redemption, no soul beyond restoration, and no life beyond transformation. When you bring your sorrow, your guilt, your pain to me, I take it into my hands and turn it into something beautiful. I can turn tears into joy, failure into wisdom, and pain into compassion. Think of the lessons you have learned, the experiences that shaped you, the hardships that taught you resilience. Each one of these is a gift, though it may not feel like one in the moment. Each challenge, each difficulty, is an opportunity for your spirit to grow, for your faith to deepen, for your soul to recognize that I am your constant companion. Even when life seems uncertain, even when you feel lost, my presence is unwavering. You are never alone, and you are never forgotten. Beloved children, let us reflect on the beauty of simple faith. Faith is not always grand or dramatic. Often it is quiet, patient, and humble. It is the faith that whispers a prayer before sleep, that forgives a neighbor, that offers a smile to someone in need, that trusts in my guidance when the path is unclear. Simple acts of faith repeated day by day open the door to extraordinary miracles. The small act of placing salt in 7 places in your home is one such simple act, but it is powerful because it is done with intention, with trust, and with love. I know that some of you may feel wary, wondering if your efforts matter, if your prayers make a difference, if your heart is truly seen. I am here to tell you with all the certainty of my love that every sincere prayer, every humble act, every moment of faith is precious to me. They are seeds planted in fertile soil, and they will bear fruit in ways you cannot yet see. Even when the results are not immediate, even when the answers seem delayed, I am at work shaping, guiding, and blessing your life in ways that exceed your imagination. Let us also reflect on the power of forgiveness, both of others and of yourselves. Many hearts carry the burden of anger, resentment, or regret. These emotions weigh heavily, clouding the spirit and dimming the light of joy. I invite you now to release them. Forgive those who have hurt you, not because they deserve it, but because your heart deserves peace. Forgive yourself, not because you are perfect, but because your soul longs for freedom. In forgiveness there is liberation, in letting go there is healing, and in this space you make room for my miracles to enter. Life is fleeting, my children. Each day is a gift, each moment an opportunity to draw closer to me, to act with love, to live with intention, and to prepare for the blessings that await. Do not allow the weight of yesterday or the fear of tomorrow to steal the joy of today. The present moment is where I meet you most fully, where my grace flows freely, and where miracles begin. So as you reflect on your life, on your heart, on your journey, know that every struggle has a purpose, every sorrow has a lesson, every tear has meaning. And through it all, my love is steadfast, unchanging, and eternal. I am with you in every moment, guiding, comforting, and preparing your heart for the extraordinary. Remember, my beloved children, that the path to miracles begins with faith. The simple, loving act of placing salt in 7 places in your home is more than a ritual. It is a declaration of trust, a statement of hope, and a beacon for my blessings. It is a sign that you are ready, that you are open, that your heart is prepared to receive the wonders I wish to pour into your life. Even when life feels heavy, even when your heart is weary, even when the world seems uncertain, I ask you now to pause, to reflect, and to listen. Listen with your heart. Reflect with your soul, trust with your spirit, and know that in doing so you are opening the door to a miracle, a blessing, a transformation that is greater than you can imagine. Beloved children, let us now move gently into the space of encouragement, where hope is renewed, courage is strengthened, and hearts are lifted. For I am not only with you in reflection, I am with you in every step forward, ready to guide, protect, and fill your life with peace and joy. Now let us move together into a place of hope, a place of encouragement, where your hearts can be lifted, your spirit renewed, and your soul reminded of the immeasurable love I hold for you. Life has been hard, I know. You have faced storms, trials, and moments of doubt. You have wondered if your prayers are heard, if your efforts are seen, if your heart is truly known. I tell you now, with certainty that surpasses understanding, every tear you have shed, every prayer you have whispered, every burden you have carried has been noticed, cherished, and held close to my heart. You may feel weary. You may feel that the weight of the world is pressing down too heavily. But I am here to remind you that strength is not always measured in grand accomplishments, in unbroken resolve, or in endless energy. Strength is often found in the quiet moments when you choose faith over fear, love over resentment, hope over despair. Every time you rise after a fall, every time you forgive when it is hard, every time you extend kindness even when it is undeserved, you are displaying the courage of the soul. And I am with you, applauding your courage, nurturing your spirit, and guiding your steps forward. Beloved children, I want you to feel my embrace even now. Imagine my arms wrapped around you, lifting your heart, quieting your fears, and filling your soul with peace. You are not alone. You are never alone. The same love that created the stars, that painted the colors of the dawn, that fills the oceans and caresses the mountains, that same love flows into your life this very moment. Let it fill you. Let it comfort you. Let it remind you that miracles are possible, and they are coming to you. Encouragement comes not only from words, but from the deep certainty that you are seen, valued, and loved. I see the challenges that have left you uncertain. I see the moments when you have doubted yourself, when you have questioned whether life could hold joy again. And I tell you now, my dear children, joy is not lost. Happiness is not out of reach. Peace is not a distant dream. These blessings are near, awaiting you with open arms, ready to fill the spaces that have felt empty for far too long. Do not let the weight of the past define the possibilities of your future. Every new day is a gift, a fresh canvas upon which I can paint blessings, opportunities, and miracles. Even when yesterday was heavy with sorrow, even when yesterday was filled with disappointment, Today is your chance to trust in me, to open your heart, and to step forward with courage. Every moment you choose faith, every action you take with love, every decision you make with integrity is a step toward the miraculous life I have prepared for you. I know some of you feel powerless. You feel as though your efforts are too small, your life too ordinary, your influence too limited. But I tell you, my children, nothing is too small in my eyes. Every act of faith, no matter how simple, matters. Every prayer, no matter how quiet, is heard. Every act of love, no matter how unnoticed by the world, is treasured by me. Even the smallest gesture can become the seed of a miracle, the spark of change, the beginning of transformation. You may ask, Lord, how can I remain hopeful when so much seems uncertain? I answer you now, hope is not dependent on circumstances. Hope is not determined by what you see with your eyes. Hope is a gift, a choice, a surrender to my presence in your life. When you place your trust in me, when you choose to believe that I am moving even when the path is hidden, hope becomes your anchor, your guide, and your source of strength. Let us speak of courage, beloved children. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is the willingness to move forward even when fear is present. It is the choice to step into the unknown, trusting that I am with you, that I will guide you, and that I will protect you. Every time you act with faith in the face of uncertainty, you are embracing courage. And courage opens the door to miracles. Courage allows my power to flow through your life. Courage invites my blessings into your home, your family, and your heart. Think now of the simple acts that have brought light into your life. Perhaps it was a word of kindness spoken to you when you felt unseen. Perhaps it was a smile offered in a moment of sadness. Perhaps it was a small answer to a prayer that reminded you of my presence. These moments, though they may have seemed small at the time, are proof of my love, proof that I am always at work, proof that miracles are unfolding all around you. And now, as you prepare to place salt in 7 places in your home, remember that this is another step in that journey. It is not about the salt itself, but about your willingness to act in faith, to trust in my love, and to invite my presence more fully into your life. Encouragement also comes from knowing that you are never beyond my reach. No matter what has happened in your past, no matter the mistakes, the regrets, or the challenges, I am with you. You are my precious children, and nothing can separate you from my love. You are capable of transformation, capable of joy, capable of miracles. And I am here to guide you, to lift you, to fill your heart with the peace and hope that you deserve. I want you to hear these words and feel them deeply in your soul. You are stronger than you realize, braver than you feel, and loved beyond measure. The very fact that you are reading, listening, or reflecting now is proof that I am moving in your life, drawing you closer to my presence, preparing you for the blessings that await. You are ready even if you do not yet know it. You are open even if fear whispers otherwise. And you are loved always, forever, without condition or end. Encouragement also comes from knowing that your life matters. Every moment matters. Every decision matters. Every act of faith matters. Do not underestimate the power of your love, your kindness, your prayers, your presence. You are a light in the world, a beacon for others, a living example of my care. And every time you act with love, every time you choose faith, every time you embrace hope, you are participating in the unfolding of miracles, in the spreading of joy, and in the fulfillment of my promises. Beloved children, as you continue this journey, remember to take comfort in my presence. When you feel weary, close your eyes and feel my arms around you. When you feel discouraged, speak my name and feel my strength enter your soul. When you feel alone, remember that I am nearer than your own heartbeat, closer than your own breath, and more constant than the rising sun. I am with you in every moment, guiding, protecting, and filling you with peace. Let your hearts be lifted, my children. Let hope rise in your soul. Let faith guide your actions. Let courage open doors that fear has kept closed. And as you place the salt in 7 places in your home, do so with joy, do so with trust, do so with the knowledge that a miracle is beginning. It may not be immediate, it may not look as you expect, but it is coming. My power is at work and nothing can stop it. Encouragement is the bridge between struggle and blessing, between doubt and faith, between fear and hope. Lean on it. Embrace it. Let it fill your heart with the certainty that I am with you, that I love you, and that your life is ready to be transformed. Beloved children, you are not just surviving. You are walking in the light of my love, and miracles await. Trust in me, hold hope tightly, act with faith, and allow your heart to be filled with peace, joy, and the knowledge that I am always by your side. And now, as we move forward, I will speak with a loving but firm heart, offering guidance and gentle warnings, so that your steps may be sure, your life secure, and your soul fully prepared to receive the extraordinary blessings I wish to pour into your home, your heart, and your life. As we continue this journey together, I ask you now to listen with your hearts wide open, for there is wisdom I wish to share, wisdom that will guide you, protect you, and prepare your soul to receive the blessings I am ready to pour into your life. Life is filled with distractions, temptations, and illusions that can lead your heart away from what truly matters. I speak to you not to frighten you, but to awaken your spirit, to remind you of the path of truth, love, and holiness that leads to peace, joy, and miracles. There are many voices in the world that try to pull you from the light. They promise satisfaction, they promise happiness, they promise relief from suffering. But these promises are often empty, leaving hearts weary, confused, and lost. My children, do not be deceived by fleeting pleasures or by what the world calls success. True fulfillment is not found in wealth, status, or approval from others. True fulfillment is found in love and faith and service, and in the quiet presence of your soul aligned with mine. I see some of you placing too much weight on worry, fear, or anxiety. You fret about tomorrow, you regret yesterday, and you struggle to live fully in today. But I remind you now, beloved children, that worry does not add a single moment to your life, and fear does not protect you. When your heart is consumed by these things, you close the door to my blessings. Instead, I invite you to trust. Trust in me. Trust that I am guiding your steps, that I am watching over your life, that I am moving in ways you cannot yet see. Place your burdens in my hands and allow me to carry them for you. There are habits and patterns, dear children, that can keep your hearts closed and your spirits heavy. Sometimes, it is pride that blinds you, preventing you from asking for help or admitting mistakes. Sometimes it is bitterness or anger holding you captive in past hurts and keeping you from experiencing the fullness of my love. Sometimes it is fear of change, keeping you stuck in places that no longer serve your soul. I ask you now to examine your heart gently but honestly. Where are you clinging to what harms you? Where are you holding back the forgiveness, the love, the trust that can set you free? Do not ignore the small signals, my children. The quiet nudges in your heart, the gentle promptings in prayer, the sense that something is not right. These are my whispers to you. I am guiding you, cautioning you, showing you the way forward. Listen carefully. Do not dismiss these moments, for they are precious opportunities to turn your life toward light, to align yourself with truth, and to open yourself fully to my miraculous work. Now, let us speak gently but firmly of what matters most in your life. I ask you to remember that your time, your attention, your love, and your faith are the greatest treasures you can give. Guard them carefully. Do not allow them to be wasted on arguments, grudges, meaningless distractions, or the endless chase for worldly approval. Instead, invest in what is eternal. Invest in love, in kindness, in prayer, in forgiveness, in nurturing your relationship with me. These are the things that will remain, the things that will bring lasting peace, the things that open the door to miracles in your life. Beloved children, take care of your hearts and your homes. Just as the act of placing salt in 7 places is a sign of faith and readiness for my blessings, so too must you prepare your hearts. Remove bitterness, resentment, and fear. Fill your hearts with gratitude, patience, and love. Protect the sacred spaces of your life from negativity, envy, and despair. When your home and your heart are aligned with my love, there is no darkness that can overcome you, no challenge too great, and no storm too strong. I also warn you gently about neglecting the spiritual life. Faith is not a ritual, it is a living relationship with me. It is not enough to go through the motions, to pray mechanically, or to give without heart. Your soul thrives on connection, devotion, and trust. Spend time with me daily. Speak to me in simple words, reflect on my guidance, open your heart fully to my presence. Do this consistently, and you will feel a profound peace, a steady strength, and a joy that the world cannot take away. Remember, my children, that the choices you make today shape the blessings you receive tomorrow. A life of faith, humility, and love invites my hand to work miracles in your life. A life of neglect, pride, or distraction can delay, diminish, or even prevent these blessings. I do not speak to instill fear, but to awaken your awareness, to help you walk wisely, to guide you to a life that is full of my peace and my light. I see many hearts burdened with doubt, questioning if they are worthy of my love or if miracles are truly possible. Hear me clearly, you are worthy always. Your life is precious. Your heart is a treasure. No mistake, no sin, no sorrow is beyond the reach of my love. Every act of faith, every prayer offered with sincerity, every step taken toward goodness, opens the door to my power and transforms your life in ways that surpass understanding. I remind you, too, that your influence reaches far beyond what you see. Every act of kindness, every word of encouragement, every choice made with love touches others. You may never know the full impact of your life, but I see it, I honor it, and I bless it. The guidance you offer, the patience you show, the prayers you pray, they create ripples that extend far beyond your imagination. This is why it is so important to live with intention, care, and faith, for you are a vessel of my love and a channel of my miracles. Beloved children, let these words settle in your hearts. Guard your faith, nurture your love, live with purpose, and trust in me fully. Do not allow the distractions of the world, the weight of fear, or the pull of sin to cloud your spirit. Instead, choose the light, choose trust, choose love. Align your life with my presence, and you will find that no obstacle is insurmountable, no darkness is permanent, and no heartache is beyond healing. And now, as you reflect on these truths, remember that the smallest acts, done in faith, have the power to transform your life. The simple act of placing salt in 7 places in your home is more than a ritual. It is a declaration of trust, a readiness to receive, a commitment to the spiritual life, and an invitation for my miracles to flow. Through this and through your choices, your prayers, and your devotion, you align yourself with my plan and open your heart to blessings beyond your imagination. I speak these words with the utmost love and care because I desire for you a life of joy, peace, and fulfillment. I desire for you to walk confidently, knowing that you are never alone, that you are always guided, and that you are eternally cherished. Take these words to heart, act upon them, and watch as your life becomes a reflection of my love and grace. And as we prepare to move to the final part of this message, know that what comes next is a culmination of hope, encouragement, guidance, and blessing. It is the moment when all these reflections, these warnings, these acts of faith come together to reveal the fullness of my love and the extraordinary miracles waiting for you. My beloved children, as we come to the conclusion of this message, I want you to feel the fullness of my love surrounding you. I want you to feel peace flowing into every corner of your heart, filling the spaces that have been heavy with worry, sadness, or doubt. You have listened, you have reflected, you have opened your hearts to encouragement and guidance. Now, I ask you to take all of this and let it settle deeply within your soul, allowing the light of my presence to shine more brightly than ever before. Remember always, my dear ones, that miracles begin in the heart. They begin when you trust me completely, when you act in faith, when you choose love even when the world seems dark. You have been given a simple yet powerful opportunity to place salt in 7 places in your home before Christmas. Do not underestimate this act. It is more than a physical gesture. It is a declaration of faith, a preparation of your home and your heart, a spiritual invitation for my blessings to enter fully into your life. Beloved children, your life matters. Your prayers matter. Your faith, even in its simplest form, matters. I see every moment of devotion, every small act of love, every step taken toward righteousness. These are not unnoticed, they are treasured in my heart. And as you continue in this journey, remember that you are never too old, too tired, too weak, or too burdened to receive my miracles. Age does not limit the reach of my love. Experience does not diminish the power of my grace. Every moment, every day is a new chance to encounter my presence, to witness my wonders, and to live in the fullness of my peace. Do not be discouraged by the shadows of the past. Do not be afraid of what the future may hold. Trust in the work I am doing in your life. Trust that every trial you have faced, every sorrow you have endured, every disappointment you have felt, is shaping you into a vessel ready to receive abundance, joy, and miracles. Your heart is being prepared, and your faith is being strengthened for the blessings that are already on their way. I want you to feel empowered today. Empowered to release fear, empowered to forgive, empowered to act in faith, and empowered to embrace the extraordinary possibilities I have prepared for you. Let go of what does not serve your spirit. Let go of worry, bitterness, and doubt. Fill your life instead with gratitude, love, and trust. As you place the salt in 7 places in your home, do so with intention, do so with reverence, and do so knowing that this small, humble act is a key to inviting my miraculous work into every area of your life. Beloved children, life is filled with signs. Sometimes they are small, sometimes they are unmistakable. But the most powerful signs are those that come to your heart. When you feel a stirring of hope, a deep sense of peace, or an unexplainable joy, know that it is me moving in your life. Trust these signs, follow them with faith, and know that I am always guiding you even when the path is not clear, even when your eyes cannot see the way forward. As you prepare for Christmas, I ask you to prepare not just your home, but your heart. Let gratitude fill your spirit. Let forgiveness cleanse your relationships. Let love be the foundation of every action, and in doing so, you create a space where miracles can flourish. The simple act of placing salt in 7 places is a reflection of this preparation. It is a symbol of faith made tangible, a step toward a life filled with my blessing, protection, and extraordinary favor. Do not wait for perfect conditions to believe, for perfect conditions rarely come. Faith is not about certainty, it is about trust. It is not about seeing the full path, it is about stepping forward with courage, knowing that I am with you every step of the way. Even if you do not yet see the results, even if your heart still struggles, act in faith. I will meet you there, I will bless you there. I will transform your efforts into miracles. My children, you are precious beyond measure. You are loved beyond understanding. You are seen, heard, and cherished in ways that surpass human comprehension. Every prayer you offer, every act of kindness you perform, every moment you choose to live in faith, brings you closer to the extraordinary life I desire for you. And the time to act is now. Do not delay, do not doubt. Place the salt, open your heart, and watch as my miraculous power moves in ways that will astonish and delight you. As we close this message together, I want you to feel a deep, lasting assurance in your heart. You are not alone, you are not forgotten, you are not powerless. You are my beloved children, and I am with you always, guiding, protecting, and blessing you. I am moving in your life, and a miracle is beginning even now. Carry this truth with you into each day. Let it be a light that guides your decisions, a comfort that soothes your soul, and a source of hope that lifts your spirit. And as you wake tomorrow, remember that my love continues, that my guidance is constant, and that more messages, more insights, and more encouragement await you. Come back, open your heart again, and let me speak to you once more, for I have so much more to share with you, and your journey of faith is just beginning to blossom into the miraculous life I have planned. Rest in this knowledge, my children, walk in faith, act in love, and know that you are always, always in my care.